What's up, nerds? Let's talk. Welcome back to Anime Reviews. My name is Alden, and today I will be reviewing Goblin Slayer for you. So, where do I begin? This anime is very action-packed, and the relationships that get formed, not even like intimate relationships, just the relationships of the way people connect, is really, it really draws me in, and it keeps me, interested and focused on who's doing what with who's doing this or this. So it's great. It's perfect. So the story is, it starts off with our protagonist, because we come, anyways. So they don't use any formal names. I watched the anime. I've watched, multiple scenes multiple times. I've searched it up. Nobody uses a name. They just use the title they hold, or whatever like that. So the protagonist, the 15-year-old priestess, this anime deals with a lot of priests, elves, goblins, obviously, dragons, demons. Like, so it's a like kind of, I'm not gonna say World of Warcraft, but in that same kind of vein, whatever. So it deals with stuff like that. So the protagonist is this 15-year-old priestess who wants to become an adventurer. Now, adventurers are people who do quests to, build renown, save the kingdoms and stuff like that. Like, if you've ever played Fable, that's basically what it is. You go to a guild, you pick up your quest, and so on and so forth. So, everybody gets a rank. It goes 1 through 10 or whatever. So that's whatever. Who cares about that? But the highest ranks that are in the field are silver ranks. So that's like very prestigious. So our protagonist is a priestess. It's her first, endeavor being a adventurer, and she is obviously starts off as a porcelain rank and is asked to join this quest with these 3 other people. There's a warrior, a fighter, and I think it was a wizard. Like, it was so early, and like whatever. So they're on a goblin quest, right? And the goblin quests are very, very downplayed, by all the adventurers, because apparently the goblins aren't strong. There's not a lot of money in fighting them, and you don't get a lot of what they call like level up points. So nobody really likes doing those goblin quests. So it is what it is. So they go on the goblin quest, and yeah, it's not what they think it is. They get obliterated. Everybody gets, and not safe for work. This is a very mature anime. Like, there's very suggestive scenes in it. So please, if you're not of age, if you're not of maturity, don't watch it, because there's stuff you're not supposed to see. So everybody gets wiped out. The priestess is able to escape to a certain extent, and then she's about to get attacked. And who comes in? The Goblin Slayer. That's what he calls himself. That's what people call him, because you find out later that that's the only quest he'll take. He'll only take goblin quests. Now, he has his own reasoning behind it and so on and so forth, but that's all he'll take. He's a silver ranked adventurer, and all he does is goblin missions. So it's a very action adventure oriented. It feels like it's a game. I'm pretty sure if this gets like 3 or 4 seasons, there will be a game of it, and I will definitely be getting it, because there's just a lot of different types of adventurers, and a lot of different types of adventures you can go on, or quests. And I mean, it's obviously called Goblin Slayer, but for the game wise, you can obviously do other quests, but this, it's very heavily focused on goblins because of how maniacal they are, and how threatening they are to the kingdom, the very fabric of the kingdom. So I didn't think it was going to be good, because I was watching it and I was like, okay, here's this 15-year-old girl, blah blah blah, and then it starts getting very gory, and then it starts getting very mature, and I'm like, okay, this isn't no kids anime. Okay, so let's see what happens. Another thing I really like about this anime is it's I've said this word again, already, but I'll say it again. It's very gory. It's very mature. Like, you watch this, you just think of other shows. You're like, bro, those shows have nothing on this right now. There's a lot of things that happen that you're just like, Okay, they're not showing that, on TV. This is strictly a streaming anime. I don't know if that's true or not, but whatever. There's not too much I can say about the anime because every single episode is basically like another quest they got to go on. There's like 2 or 3 episodes where they extend the quest, to 2 episodes, but it it's fun watching. Like, it's one of those animes where you like watching it. You're like, dude, this is fun. This is great. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody does that but me, but whatever. On the anime review rating system, I give the animation because it's 2019. Even with the fighting scenes, they fight goblins, ogres, swamp rats, stuff crazy. On the fighting scenes, give it about a 4.5. There's not too many scenes where it doesn't look good, but there's like little quicks, so I'm being like picky, but whatever, 4.5. For the characters, I love all the characters. I haven't really come across a character I don't like. Like, obviously, you don't like the goblins because they're the bad guys, but I haven't really come across characters I don't like. The Goblin Slayer character, amazing. What they do with him, amazing. I need to do some more research and look into the creators and writers, but they did their thing on this. But for the fighting intellect, give that a 5 as well. I mean, this is just a really great anime. The fighting is great. There's a lot of swords, there's spears. He uses bow and arrows. He uses water. He uses it's crazy. So it's definitely a good watch. Out of the 3 things I counted, that's probably like a 4.5, 4.75 on the anime review rating system, and it's well worth it. Season 2 is going to be just as crazy. I hope they don't critique anything to the point of it doesn't look like the same anime or it doesn't feel like the same anime. That's pretty much all I can say. I don't want to give too much, obviously, because I still want you to watch it, but I'm telling you it's a really good anime. That's what this channel is for. But yeah, so please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what you think of it. If you've watched it, if you've started watching it, let me know your thoughts, and keep watching.